Y'all sitting up on here talking about some, oh, our drill sergeants don't be cheating. Literally, y'all, I got cheated on with a trainee.
Haven't we all?
For real, and I'm not even playing. Like, so this is the story, and y'all, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. All right, so at this point, I'm myself, right? I'm an E5 sergeant, and I'm staying at Fort Gordon at the time, and I'm dating a drill sergeant here at Fort Jackson. You know, we seeing each other almost every other weekend, blah, 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 blah. So he tell me, like, oh, they trying to say I'm messing with trainees. But I kid you not, this boy was always mentoring his trainees. Like, he always was on the phone, like, oh yeah, one of my trainees buying a car, or she doing it. But it was only girls, so I'm like, you a little weird. But I ain't never think he was the type, because he was fine. Like, I felt like if you get me, you get bitches. Like shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like shit, right? So, anyways, come to find out, you know, we had stopped talking at this point. And hold on, so I hear through the grapevine that he gets a trainee pregnant. And I'm just like, no way. So he ended up being under investigation for talking to multiple trainees, but through the investigation, they found out that he actually got one of the trainees pregnant. Okay. So I'm getting ready at this point to go to drill sergeant school myself. At this point, I had a video that had went viral about me talking about the uniform being hot. So I got a lot of followers. And one thing about me, I'm very, very friendly. So I was talking to this particular girl, and she ended up going out with me the whole night. Cool. She was with me from Friday to literally Sunday. Sunday night, we had a game night. We had them little conversation cards, and it was like, tell a story about the time that, you know, it was some domestic violence. That boy ended up putting his hands on me, but I'll tell y'all that story another time, y'all, because I ain't gonna be able to breathe if I tell y'all that story, so just wait. But, so, the girl that was with me, I was telling the story, and she kind of, like, alerted. So, I'm like, oh, that's weird, that's strange. As we get in the car, she was like, oh, was that story about, and she said his name. And I'm like, yeah. She was like, oh, because he told me that story before, he was my drill sergeant. And I said, oh, that's weird that he's telling his trainees about me, but okay. And she was just like, but we was sweet. And I was like, well, apparently he fucked a lot of his trainees because he got one on pregnant. She said that was me. So we drive back 20 minutes to the house. And she's talking the whole time about how she wasn't trying to be weird. And how, the reason why I got to that is because she reposted my viral video. And then he was like, oh, that's the girl I told you about. So he told the story about him putting his hands on me. But he switched it and said, I beat him up. I don't beat dudes up. I fight back. That's it. That's all. So we get to my house, and I just like, go get your stuff. She leave, and that was that. The end. I forgot to tell y'all. She lived at Fort Gordon too. So every time he would come see her or come see me, he was coming to see both of us. Like one time we had got into it and I thought he was just being cute and he had dropped some flowers off. I'm like, you drove all the way down here to drop some flowers off and I'm mad at you? No, he probably was in there busting out that tranny on the damn twin mattress. It's a lot. And whole time turns out, and don't ask me no question about what I'm finna tell you. And whole time turns out he was married and he was gay.
Y'all can't be doing all that in the military. I thought y'all supposed to stand for something, like have that high rank so that you can teach people, not date them and multiple. This is unbelievable. Is that what the taxpayers' money is paying for? Like, that's insane. And he was married and gay. I don't understand these people. Is not one person enough? Not one type of person enough? You have to have it all? honestly think that this man needs help. I don't care what nobody else says. This man needs some deep help because ain't no way this can be a real story. What do you guys think? Do drill sergeants do things like this? Put in the comment section below.